my childcare leaders, it's Nakia here, and I finally got this webinar going. Today, I'm going to talk about Business Credit 101, how to get business credit for your EIN that's not linked to your social security number with no personal credit check. I know a lot of you guys have been asking me, what are the benefits of business credit? How do I establish business credit? And today we are going to answer all those questions. So let's dive right in. Oh, also, if you stay to the end, I'm going to tell you 3 vendors that I'm going to give you that is guaranteed going to build your business credit score within 60 to 90 days. So stay to the end with me and let's dive right in. So what is business credit? Business credit is credit that is obtained in a business name. With business credit, the business builds its own credit profile and credit score for its EIN number, not your social security number. This credit is in the business name and based on the business ability to pay, not the business owner. Okay? Why is business credit so awesome, and why did I make a whole group and try to show you guys how important and how amazing this is? It's because, number one, it doubles your borrowing ability. So guys, let me tell you, when I first found out about this, I was using my personal credit cards for my business, right? And I was using them and maxing them out, and oh my God, it was crazy. When I found out about business credit, my first credit card, once I followed the steps that I'm going to show you, my first credit card was $15,000. Mind you, in my personal credit card, my MaxCard was $5,000. So when I seen the doubles your borrowing ability, it was amazing. From there, I just continued learning about business credit. Another benefit is that it makes you more lendable. So guess what? Your business credit looks amazing, right? They see the score, usually from 70 to 100. You have to have the business score at least 70 to 100. 70 is good, 100 is excellent. So if a lender sees that you have an 80, 90, 100 credit score, what do you think? They're going to want to lend you more funds. So it makes you more lendable by having a business credit score. And the best of the best, it has nothing to do with your personal credit. What do you mean by nothing to do with your personal credit? Okay, we're gonna go more deep into this. So your personal credit, if you use, we're gonna get into that. You have 5 factors in your personal credit, which is the payment history, utilization, length of credit history, accumulation of new credit, and the credit mix. Each one shows right there, 35%, 30, 15%, 10, and 10%. When I found about utilization, I was like, oh my God, no wonder why my credit score been down. Because as opening the business, like I said, I was using my personal credit cards and I was almost maxing them out. My utilization is 30% of your score. So guess what happened to my score as I used a lot of my card balance? It went down. So the payment history, yes, I was fine paying it on time, but the amount I was using was not good for me. So that just broke my score down. The length of credit history was important. The accumulation of the new cards was important. The credit mix was important. So there was so much going on, 5 factors that you have to keep in mind while building your personal credit. Well, guess what, guys? The business credit, there's no factors, only one. And business credit score are based on only one main factor, which is paying your card on time. That's it. You can max out your cards and your score won't go down. You can, let's say the credit mix, the length of history, it doesn't matter. None of that matters. All they care about is your payment history. Actually, if you max out your card, but you're paying it on time, they actually give you more funding. So that was amazing when I seen all that, guys. It's fast initial establishment of credit profile and score. What do I mean by this? All right. It took me years to build my personal credit score, right? Took me years. Actually, I'm still not in the 850s, high up there. I'm in the 750s. I always go up and down, up and down, up and down, because it fluctuates all the time. Well, with business credit, it could take you probably 6 to 9 months, even sooner than that, with the way I'm going to teach you. And you'll be able to get double the money. So it's just amazing overall. Now, listen to this. When it comes to your personal credit and you're trying to take out a loan or you need a credit card, most of the time they want to see how long you've been in business. They want to see how much money your business is making. If you have business credit built up, there's no cash flow requirement. They will look at your business credit, see the scores, and see the accounts you have, because you do have to have accounts, and I will tell you about that later. They will see the accounts, see that you have a well-established business credit, and guess what happens? They will not ask you for your cash flow. They will not ask you how many years you've been in business. They will actually give you the loan you want or the credit card you want. So that's one of the other benefits. And no collateral. Guys, we know right now, we just, during COVID, the SBA loan, the EIDL loan, they required collateral if you took out more than $25,000, right? Collateral meaning it could be your house, it could be your business. When it comes to business credit, they do not require collateral. Amazing. Now, overall, guess what happens? It's easier to grow your business. Do you know why 9 out of 10 business owners fail within 5 years? Because they don't have the funds. So being able to have access to funding or funds whenever you please, because your business credit is built, will only make your business grow exponentially. Guys, we know that sometimes we're struggling, let's say, to fix our playground. The chairs, the tables break, different things in the childcare. Childcare can be very expensive. Kids are breaking toys left and right. Marketing is the prime thing when it comes to childcare. We need to market to keep children flowing, to keep income going. And you could do all this with the business credit, with just having the funds. You'll be able to grow your business, especially during this time when there's parents that do not want to come to childcare because some of them are on unemployment and they're not trying to get off unemployment. So they're not trying to, come to the childcare. Others lost their jobs. There's a lot. Others just can't afford it right now. So this will be very beneficial for you to start now, to build this, just in case. If you're good right now, that's fine, but it's still good to grow it. Every single person should have business credit. Every highly successful business in America has business credit. Walmart has business credit. Macy's, all the big top brand stores have business credit. That's how they exceeded everything and just took over everything. They all have business credit, guys. So it's very important. Now, how do you start business credit? How do you build business credit? Let's get into the good things. So number one, you have to make sure your business is set up credible. Now, guys, I put in the group, on our Facebook group, the foundation. This is the same thing. Foundation is key in the business credit world. They want to know that you are a legit business, because 95% of people that apply for business loans and business credit cards are scams. So they don't want to get scammed. So they go really big in digging into our foundation. So your entity is super important. All right, this is based on business credit, guys. Entity in their eyes, LLC. Partnership, corporation. I know I have a lot and a million of you wonderful sole proprietors, but they don't look at that as having a legit business. They look at it as one, as I mentioned before, and they don't, it's not that they don't give you funding, but you're not going to get the most funding possible because they look at LLCs, corporations, and partnerships, guys. Okay? Now, talking to my sole proprietors, childcare, let me explain something to you guys. I know you guys have insurance in the business, right? So proprietor has insurance in the business, something happens to the child, you're insured. But this is what an LLC does for you. So an LLC is basically a veil. It's a veil from you and your business, all right? So the veil is here, and if some kid happens to fall on their face, crack their head open, and a parent is trying to sue you, guess what? If you have this LLC and you have the veil, they cannot sue you personally. They're gonna sue the business. So whatever the business have in the bank account, that's what they're gonna sue. Whatever, they cannot go for your personal assets, which is why I highly recommend LLC or S corps or different things. But sole proprietors, you, depending on your insurance, some insurance does cover that. A lot of insurance don't. So guys, definitely keep that in mind and go into your insurance and ask them, what does it cover? If it covers that, then you're fine. But if it don't, definitely look into LLC. Not only will it cover you in your business, but it also will give you more funding as well. Next, your business address. So once again, they want to see a location. They don't want to see your home address. They want to see a location. So a lot of people use virtual address. They go to regis.com to look at virtual address. Unfortunately, you would think that things will change right now because everything is at home anyways, but it hasn't changed. I just looked it up and it's still that they want to see an actual address. So what the virtual address does is that it makes it look like your business is in a big corporate building and things of that nature. So it makes you look more legit. So that is something, but once again, guys, if it's in your home, it's fine. Just know that you're not gonna get as much funding that you could possibly get if you was in an actual center-based location, or if you tried the virtual address and just have everything aligned in virtual addresses as well. Your phone number, guys, you have to have a 1-800 number, or you can actually have a landline number, but they do not like to see your cell phone number. They do not like to see that. You could go online, Google 1-800 numbers. You will have a list of companies that give you 1-800 numbers that you pay $10, $20 a month, but they do not want to see your personal cell. So in my childcare center, we have a landline. It's not a 1-800 number, but it's a landline, and it's listed with 411. Make sure your phone number is listed with 411 because they will check 411 to see if it's listed. So that's very important as well. Now, your email and website. All right. If anybody has emailed me, most of you guys have hello@Brainiac Financials or hello@Brainiac Enterprise, not at gmail.com. They want to see a professional address, makes you look more legit, and a website. They will check. You cannot use, your Facebook and Instagram as a website, as a way to have them check your business. It's not going to work. Get a $10 a month website, anything that's just to make it look, if you're doing good with online and you don't feel like you need the website, that's fine. But at least get it for the credit business purposes. If it's $10 a month, $15 a month, it's well worth it. Okay, guys? Now, your licenses and other docs. This is great because a lot of other businesses don't have licenses. They have to get it from their city. If they want it, they could ask for it. But us as childcare leaders, and we need our licenses to be able to run a successful childcare. All you have to do is show this to Duns and Brad. You could show this to the net 30 accounts that I'm going to tell you about, you could, when you call in them, which I'm going to break it down, you let them know, I'm also licensed. Do you want to see my license? Could I send you the license? Things like that, they will approve you faster. That's something that a lot of people don't know, but I used that and it worked. So your business listing congruency. Guys, I stress this a lot. All right, so Brainiac Enterprise LLC, right? Then on my website, no, let's say then on the Secretary of State is Brainiac Enterprise, not the LLC. Then on my EIN paper, Brainiac Enterprise. It's different, the addresses. Let's say one was in my house when I first started it. Then I got a virtual address and it's a different, no. They want to see everything aligned as one. So what people forget is that they go and they change the address 2 years later. You changed the address, yeah, but you didn't change it on everything else. You didn't go to the Secretary of State and check what address, what number, what do you have listed there? Because the first thing that every lender is going to check is what you have in the Secretary of State and see if it matches with your loan application. So they're going to check that to see, hey, is it matching up? So you guys need to always make sure everything on Google, everything where your business is at has to be the same, the address the same, the number the same, the name, the way you added the LLC in the end, or the Inc. or without it, the same. It has to be congruent, guys. Okay? Your EIN number, that's easy. Everyone should have an EIN number. If you don't have an EIN number, it's free. Google EIN number for free, and it'll literally pop up to apply for it. And that's 2 seconds. If you need assistance, you can always contact me. Our number is going to be in the last slide, and we'll help you with it as well. Now, your business bank account. Guys, you know that I did, well, me and my team, we did PPPs and EIDL loans. We actually so proud because we calculated how much funding we helped the child care leaders receive, and altogether it came out to $750,000. So we was able to get $750,000 PPPs and EIDL loans to the child care leaders. So that was amazing. We felt like we did something huge and helpful. So that was a blessing. But forget about all that. The business bank account, guys. Oh my God. Like, I couldn't believe, I'm not saying anything is wrong with it, but 95% of our applications did not have business bank account. Literally like 25%, literally like 5% of the people that applied had business bank account. When it comes to business credit, they are going to look at that as a reference, and they're going to see if you have a business bank account. So a business bank account is easy to get. You will need your EIN form. And let's say if you have an LLC, you'll bring that in to show the application, the papers that they give you for the LLC. And you just bring that in with your ID. It's really easy to get a business bank account. It's not hard. You go in there, show them, hey, I got an EIN. If you only have an EIN number and you're a sole proprietor, bring in your license. Bring in your license and bring in your EIN number, and you should be able to receive it instantly. Actually, most of them is free, and if not, there's like a $10 fee, but it's definitely worth it. They will be checking that. Now, get approved for vendors. Get approved for vendors. Now, this is the key ingredients. Like the beginning is so important. Net 30 accounts. So net 30 accounts. Vendors offer net 10, 15, and 30 terms. So meaning that in 10 days, you have to pay it, 15 days, or 30 days, right? 93% of trade vendors do not report to business reporting agency. So what that means is you may think, hey, I'm going to purchase something for my business. Even a credit card, I'm going to tell you about that too. I'm going to purchase something for my business because they're going to be reported to the Business Credit Bureau. The Business Credit Bureau, by the way, is Dun & Brad, Experience, and Equifax. You think they're going to report it, and guess what? 93% of trade vendors do not report to the business reporting agency, which to me was crazy. Like, So luckily that we know the vendors that do report, but you will have to ask, if you are doing this on your own, you will have to ask, hey, do you report to the Business Credit Bureau, and to who do you report to? Because there's a lot, but the main three is Dun & Brad, Experience, and Equifax. So always make sure that they're reporting to those. Now, vendor net 30 accounts, which I'm going to tell you at the end of this video, that's how you're going to build your credit. This is how it works. So the net, they lend you amount, a loan, not a loan. Let's say you purchase something. Let's just use Uline. You purchase something on Uline for $50. They say, how do you want to pay it? You say, I want to pay it by an invoice, through an invoice. They're going to say, oh, right there, they're going to know that you have a business. They're going to start checking everything. They're going to put you on hold. They're going to check to see your website. They're going to check your Secretary of State. Everything that I told you about, they're going to check it all. Then they're going to go back and tell you, sure, we can give that to you, or no, we can't, you have to pay now. And if they tell you you have to pay now, it's because you don't have the foundation that I was telling you about. So guys, definitely, that's how we start with the net 30 accounts. Once you get that, think about it. If they say, yes, you get it, all right, we're going to send you an invoice. Now they're going to most likely give you a net 30 account, which means you have 30 days to pay it. So what do you just do? You basically just received credit based on your business EIN and not on your social. You just did it. It started off low with probably a low number. They're probably going to give you 100, 1,000, 500, but you just did it. And you're going to do 3 of those. When you do 3 of those, I guarantee your credit score, your business credit score is going to be a 80, a 90, 70. It's going to be awesome. But that's not all, guys. So let's keep going. You need to find vendors who do report, as I told you before, and who will approve you even with no established credit. Now you have to do 3 to 5 of these accounts must be reporting before you can move forward. Because guys, there is tiers to this. In my program, there's 4 tiers to this. We have tier 1, which is a net 30. Then we go to tier 2, which you have more vendors. Tier 3, retails, and then credit cards, cars, and how, you could get a car with your business credit. You could get a whole daycare center with your business credit. You could buy a building with your business credit. And it's not linked to your social. It's only linked to your EIN. So God forbid another COVID crisis happens, everything shut down, you cannot afford it. They're not touching your house. They're not touching your cards. It's only going to be focused on the business credit, which is amazing because God forbid, well, bankruptcy with the business then, but my house and everything, my money in my account, everything is safe. And that is the main benefit of building business credit, guys. So let's keep going. So you continue to apply for more credit you can use to grow your business. As you get approved, continue using that credit regularly. So a lot of people say, hey, what is the max? Like, there's no max. Just like there's no max in the personal, because it continues going up and down, up and down. There's no max. You just continue using what they approved you. I suggest if you get approved for Uline, you use them every 6 months. You don't have to use them all the time. You use them every 6 months because the more they're gonna start sending out notice to the credit bureau, the more your account looks good. So I suggest like 6 months, every 6 months to use the accounts that you did get approved for. Pay your bills on time. Sorry guys, if you hear my dog drinking the water, she must be thirsty. Always buy using credit card instead of cash, then pay off the credit. I'm big on that, guys. I don't carry with not even my debit card. I just want to swipe everything because I'm into points. I want my points. I want all the points. Like I even have a card book with like credit cards and like I have all this because I'm big with points and flying for free and staying in hotels for free and things of that nature. 1 second, I'm gonna show you. I just received a new card for my business. It's a Divvy card and they gave, and it's under the business name, guys, under the business name. They gave, what is it, 60? There's money out, guys. There's money out here. You just need, I got so much credit cards because that's all I carry with me. because I like the point system. So always use your card and then pay it off, because think about it. I know this is off topic, but I think it's very useful for you. So if you have $10,000 only, right? And you say, am I gonna use it on this credit card, or am I gonna just purchase, let's say buy something, right? I'd rather you use it on the credit card, pay down the $10,000 on the credit card, and then purchase whatever, because not only are you paying it down, building your credit, but also you're getting points. Try to get cards with points. It's very, very useful. I've done flu, everything for free, like for free. It's amazing. That's another whole webinar I teach you guys later. So don't forget, in the application, don't forget to leave the social security field number blank on the credit application, because then they can't, you're forcing them to use your EIN number rather than your social security number. So if it's there, ignore it, skip and send it off. Most likely they're gonna, when they approve you, it's gonna be through the EIN number. What happened, Brownie? Okay, so the 3 vendors that I have for you guys: EIN, Granger, and Crown Office Supplies. These 3 are guaranteed, even if you just started, even if you have zero, even if you have bad credit, personal credit. This does not have nothing to do with your personal credit, guys. You, at the end of this, you can have awesome business credit and bad personal credit, and they're not gonna not give you money because your personal credit is bad. They're gonna still give you money because your business credit is good. That's the amazing part. You separate these two. So what I told you, EIN, Granger, you go, you call them, you tell them, these are accounts, vendors that you can actually use. So they sell appliances, they sell things that you can use for the daycare, they sell office supplies, they sell all that stuff. So you are able, but you have to spend minimum $50 in each one, guys, because that's the only way they're gonna report it to the credit bureau. So in EIN, try to spend $50, Granger, $50. Net Office Supplies actually has a $100 a year. How you call it? You have to pay $100 to be with them for the year, which is fine, because the reason I put Crown Office Supplies there is because Crown Office Supplies reports to 3, all 3, DMB, Experian, and Equifax. And I need you guys to have at least 5 reporting. So if Crown Office Supply, you got 3, and then you have EIN, which reports to 1, and Granger, I believe, reports to 2. We're gonna check that out right now. I'm gonna go into the software that we have really quick, and I'm going to see here. So this is our software that we have clients that are building their business credit, and we like give them exactly where to go. So tier 1, let me see. Okay, so EIN, hey. So EIN reports to DMB and Experience. As you see that there is 2. So the good thing about knowing where you buy from and who it reports to is amazing. That's why our software is amazing, because it tells you everyone that it reports to, unless you call the businesses and ask them, and sometimes they don't even tell you, sometimes they don't even know. It is just crazy. But here we have everything. So look at Granger, it reports only to DMB. So remember I said 5. So these 2 plus 1 and plus the Crown Office Supply, which I'm actually going to put a link in our group as well for you guys to go directly to Crown Office Supplies. You could actually click for the Net 30 accounts online on their website. So that'll be good. I'm gonna send you guys the link for that. But yeah, once you get to that, then you go here to the tier 2, right? Let's click on it. If I could just show you guys real quick, since we're on this webinar. Welcome to tier 2. You need at least 6 trades account reporting on your business credit report to move to tier 3. And then we give you guys the ones that you could apply for. And then when we go to tier 3, look at this. Tier 3 it says, welcome to tier 3. Your goal is to get at least 10 trade accounts. So the overall goal of this is to have 14 trade accounts. Because obviously step 4, let me tell you since I'm already here, tier 4. Ronnie, what happened? You want Tatiana? She wants my daughter, and my daughter went upstairs. So she's crying for her. So revolving the account is what our goal is, to get credit cards, to get, listen to this, to get credit cards, let me show you something, to get American Express cards, right? To get cars, Toyota, to get different things. You will be able to get it now because now you have enough accounts built, at least 14 to 15 accounts to get to this level. And now you can get car loans, things of that nature, all built, you know, all through your EIN, not your social security. Imagine that, having a car, having a house, having building, whatever it is that you want, and it's all linked to your business. Amazing. When I heard this, I was so excited. And you guys see, I'm excited now. Just sharing it with you guys. All right, so let's go back to my PowerPoint. So yeah, guys, Uline Granger and Crown Office Supplies. Give me 1 second. I'm so sorry. Tatiana, can you take the body? She's crying. I'm doing the video. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Regular stuff that happens to us, especially in the childcare industry. You know how it is when we stop and we have to do something, and the dogs are like children. They are definitely children. So, guys, Uline, Granger, this is what you do. You call them. Once again, recap. You call them. You let them know. Tati, take her upstairs with you. Go ahead. You call them. You let them know, hey, I want to purchase. It's okay. You call them. You let them know, hey, I want to purchase $50 worth of toilet tissue, right? $50 worth of toilet tissue. Okay, sure. How would you like to pay that? Yeah, I would like you guys to send me an invoice. Oh, okay. Once again, they're going to check everyone and they're going to see if you get approved. Crown Office Supplies is even more easier. You're going to have to pay that $100 yearly fee, but you could go online. They're the ones that's going to send it to 3 credit bureaus, guys, 3 business credit bureaus, which we need. And then after that, we're in the next tier already. So I know a lot of people are going to ask me about our program that I just showed you. And you want the shortcut. You want it faster. You want everything right there in your hand. So as entrepreneurs, you should be able to get the money you need for your business. So when you enroll with us, if you do decide to go to my program, this is not for me to say I don't need, guys, I personally want you to just build business credit. But if you do need the assistance, I am here to help you with it. So if you do enroll, you get business advisors to coach you through the process. They are there every step of the way. You have 24/7 access to your business finance suite in English or in Spanish. So you are able to call these coaches all the time. They will actually, the first 2 weeks, they will be calling you, accountability, checking, do you need any assistance? Do you want anything? Then after that, they're gonna start calling you every other week, every 2 weeks. They're still gonna check on you. They're still gonna hold you accountable to see where you at and what assistance you need. So that alone is amazing, which is worth $1,199 value for you to have a business advisor. You know how that is. And the 24 access is $199 value. So also what you get is we help you set up your business name, entity, and EIN number. Let's say you are sole proprietor and you realize, hey, I want to start fresh. I want to start this new and this new. We will help you because the first steps in our course is that. If you already have that, you just click next and you go to, and you actually will get there faster. But there are steps to it. We'll help you with the set up your toll-free number. It's also in our webinar, in our program. We have the links to go get your toll-free number set up and the address and the virtual address and all that already for you. Then we help you also set up your website and email address. If you don't have that ready, we'll set it up for you. We'll help you. We'll assist you. We have videos on every single thing, little short clips, like 5 minutes. And if you need help, click assistance, call, somebody will help you right then and there. So it's amazing. I personally feel that because I went through this steps as well when I first started, and I felt like it was just amazing. So I know I needed it for the childcare industry. because I know you know, we need it. We need it. A lot of us don't know about it. And I'm teaching you it, guys, all of it. I want all of us to maximize our funding, okay? We also help you set up a bank and merchants account, set up business credit with Duns Bradstreet, Experian, and Equifax. The DUNS number set up with DMB, the BIN set up with Experience 199, dispute and fix your business credit inaccuracies at a value of $16.99. Guys, you know what's that, to have someone being able to help you dispute and fix your business credit inaccuracies? A lot of you guys probably haven't seen your business credit. When you get in there, you might see, this is not me. This is, what address is this? What's this? What's this? It's all over the place. I need help to fix it so I could be able to be fundable, to be credible. So we help you with that. We are one of the largest supply of startup vendors. We have access to that, as you've seen, and I showed you. We literally put all the vendors that we have and who they report to and whatever information you need on that. We have it is a value of $200. Largest supplies of retail and fleet credit with no personal guarantee. That one is worth $1,899, guys. Hard to find cash credit and auto finance. You've seen it in the end. It showed you Toyota and things of that nature. So we already did our research. We went in and looked for the companies for you. This is something that you will do by yourself, will take you years. That's why people take years to build business credit. But imagine you having it in your laptop, and you just go through it on your pace, on your speed, and just take your time and set everything up and do everything as it states to go. Step 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4. You're going to get beautiful business credit and have a solid foundation. Cash flow finance with bad credit. Guys, I couldn't even tell you guys about the unsecured financing, 0% rate for startups that we have, the SBA loans, turned loans, lines of credit. When you sign up with our program, we actually also put you in a list for, you okay? Okay, I think it was charging. A list of, for the financing department. If you need financing, what we do is that we take your information, your EIN number, how good is your personal credit. We put it with our financing team, and guess what they do? No, even if you have horrible credit, they go in and they check every single credit loan available for you. They bring it to you, and then they let you choose, and then you decide. How amazing is, do you know how easy that is? I wish when I needed a business loan, everything was there for me. Somebody does it for me and boom, oh yeah, I like this one. Okay, let me just sign off on it. And they do the work for you. This is also part of our program, guys. So this, your setup, if you need financing, if you need loan, everything is all in one. I guarantee you will love it. We also doing a 30-day guarantee. If you don't like it, we give you your money back within 30 days. So that's not a problem at all. I know you're gonna love it because I know you wanna build your business credit, and I know you wanna blow up your childcare center, and I know a lot of you guys wanna get to the center base. I know a lot of you guys wanna own buildings. I know you guys are gonna love it. So this is why we are giving you the shortcuts here. So you action takers, this altogether, what I just showed you and calculated, was a value of $10,144. But if you get started before Friday, as part of this webinar, for only one payment of $2,500. But the bonus is if you enroll before Friday, I will take off $500. I usually sell these for $3,000 and up sometimes, and I have my little sales here and there, especially during COVID. But now it's needed. Now everyone's trying to get finance. And guys, not only are you only trying to getting finance, but you are building your business credit. You learning about the fastest way to get there. You got the lenders, you got the net 30 accounts. You have coaches that are going to be working with you nonstop. As long as you call us, or we'll call you, vice versa, you're going to have someone literally guiding you through the way. So that is awesome. Or you can make 5 payments of $500. If you can't make those payments, give us a call. You guys see our number down below, and we'll work with you. I know how it is in the childcare industry. Some of us are struggling right now. And if you only could pay a certain amount right now, every month, I work with you, okay? I'm here to build us up, not to have us hold this struggling, straining to pay something. I'm here with you. But if you pay book by Friday, you get the price only for $2,000. And like I said, we will work with you. You can have the payments of $500 for five payments, guys. And if you need us for anything else, we are here. So guys, I hope you got a lot from this webinar. It was amazing. And this will be in our Facebook group only. I will post in our Facebook group only for now. And then I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. Every Monday, we're going to start doing this. Bye, guys.